Well, my old tool bag's getting pretty stiff. I might have to put some neat's foot oil on it or something. It's seen a lot of weather. But I'm going to dress it up a little bit with some of this Armor All. You know, the good old fail-safe. You use Armor All on all kinds of stuff. Just don't put it on your motorcycle seat, or you'll be going for one slippery ride, as I found out. It looks nice, but you can't really sit on it. What's happening, cats? Welcome to the man cave today. I'm hoping that spring is finally here. The temperatures are starting to go up today. Yesterday it was snowing again all day. April 19th yesterday, snowing all day. What's up with that, man? It's definitely not riding weather, but there's things I can do to start getting the bike prepped for the spring ride. You know, I like to go through my tool bag in the spring and just kind of take an inventory of what I got in there. Because over the summer, you know, I don't know what I may have taken out or, you know. But I'll clean it up and I'll go through my stuff here. Right now I've got my kickstand pad for soft asphalt. The feather, that's an old hawk feather. I keep it in the back. You can see it through my windshield. I've got a wrench, a hex head wrench that will help to take my seat off. And then the other tool right now is I got this multi-tool that's got, you know, screwdrivers on it, pliers, wire cutters. It's pretty handy to have. I always carry a little bit of duct tape. Just for whatever you might need, you know. These are instructions for the watch, because I never remember how to set the watch. And on my bike, right on the console here, on the tree, I have got my watch, so I can kind of keep track of what time it is. I got an extra pair of glasses in case mine break, sunglasses, and I've got a pair of clear goggles for, you know, really inclement weather, for pouring down rain or whatever. And I keep my little New Testament Bible here, just in case I break down and I need some reading material, and that'll give me some hope for the highway. So, how do I choose what tools to bring along with me? I really don't bring a lot, as you can see. On my bike, probably the biggest thing that I would need to do, in most cases, it's the most common repair of a motorcycle, is to clean the battery terminals. Those on my bike are right under the seat, so I got to take the seat off. So, to take this seat off, I have to take this seat off, and I need a Phillips head screwdriver in the back here to take this seat off. This seat is attached with 2 hex head bolts on each side, and then I can pop the seat off and expose my battery. Now, you know, the battery a motorcycle battery just has those little tiny nuts on it, like so. You can get it off with a pair of pliers like I have my multi-tool. It would be nicer to have a, you know, like a box end wrench or an open end wrench that you could stick on there and take your battery off. So I could upgrade my toolkit by getting a tool that would fit my battery. Your battery connections are usually one of the first electrical problems you're going to want to check. You know, you hit the starter and it just clatters and it won't really do anything. Clean your battery terminals. Take the battery out, clean everything. Wire brush is a great solution if you have one. Of course, you don't carry a wire brush around. Where are you going to carry it? Wire brushes are big and bulky. So even a little piece of sandpaper or something would work. You know, some emery paper or something that you can clean the corrosion off, scrape it with a screwdriver or something, get all that corrosion off your battery, put it all back together, tighten up those connections, and it'll usually fire right up. That's usually the big problem. What are some other repairs you might have to make? I don't know. Other than that, it might just be a loose bolt here or there that you may have to tighten up. In most cases, any repair that you may have to do. You may have a hard time doing while you're on the road. You may have to call for a tow. But you could make, some of these simple repairs when you're on the road, alongside of the road. Now, again, what tools do I need to bring with me, though? I was looking online. They got some nice motorcycle tool kits on there, anywhere from, say, like $50 up to $200, depending on what you want. The tool kits are a little bulky, I mean, there's a lot of tools in there, and there are probably enough tools in there to do whatever you would need to do while you're on the road. You wouldn't, like I said, you're not going to pull the motor off when you're out on the road or something on the side of the road, but you can do simple repairs like that. So I've considered getting a tool kit. It's probably bigger than, well, it might fit in my tool bag here. Yeah, I could probably fit a toolkit in there easy enough. But you see where I'm at, just basics. I mean, really, these are my only two tools. And that's enough to take off the seat and clean my battery right there. So, do I really need more? It might be nice just, I don't know, just to know that you have the tools with you in case you need them. You might have to tighten up a mirror. I've had to tighten up these running lights. Just the vibration of a bike they'll come loose, and I'll find my running lights are like aimed outwards just from riding it all day, and especially when you're doing highway riding. So yeah, you could tighten those up if you had the right tools. It wouldn't be usually in my case, it wouldn't be any more serious than that. Very rarely do I have anything to work on with the motor. If that's the case, then it needs to go in the shop. But maybe a shift lever might start coming loose. I've had the rear foot pegs come loose, and I've had to tighten those bolts up right there. I've had the rear passenger pegs about ready to fall off. So it was good to have a wrench where I could tighten that up. I didn't have a socket set or an opening wrench, though, to really get a good tighten on it. So after I got home, I was able to tighten that up. Now let's say you're going to do longer road trips, like the Trans-American Trail that runs from one side of the United States to the other. And there's a little bit of off-road stuff there too. Might be hard to do on a cruiser. You might want a really good tool kit to include, like a tire patch kit. Because if you're out in the middle of nowhere and there's nowhere around to help you, you may not even be able to have cell phone service. You may have to do that repair yourself. So you may want, a tire repair kit. I don't have one of those. I could probably fit one in my tool bag easy enough, and that would be handy to have. You get a flat tire, you get a nail in your tire, you can pull that nail out, ream the hole out a little bit, poke a plug in there, and how do you fill it up? Well, then that's another problem. You're going to have like a bicycle tire pump that you can screw onto your air thing and sit there and pump air in there for 20 minutes until you get enough air pressure in there. But, when you're taking a long trip like that, where you're going to be in places where you may not be able to have help, you want to make sure you have everything you need to do that. In my case, I'm not taking trips like that. Anything I do it's in a situation where I can probably easily get help if I need to. I can get it towed to a dealership, or I'll have a buddy that can help me, but I'm not going to be out in the wilderness somewhere on this, at least not at this point. Hard to say what might happen in my future. When Armageddon comes and I have to hit the road and fight for my life, I may end up on this thing out in the desert somewhere with my pup tent, and I'll be glad to have all those tools. Well, I got to get back to work on my tool bag, and I got a lot of other work I want to do on this spring. Just cleaning up stuff, you know, and reorganizing stuff. I got to go through my saddlebags to check my rain gear and actually try it on, because I know that I put on a few pounds, and I'll bet you trying to put those rain pants on is going to be like putting on a pair of pantyhose. I wouldn't know, but what I'm saying is they're probably too small for me now, and I may have to run out and get another pair of a new pair of rain gear. The jacket will fit me fine, but the rain pants, you got to have rain pants, you know. They're very handy in stormy weather. You get caught out in the rain, that's a lifesaver in more ways than one. Well, thanks for watching me today. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our videos. And until next time, cats, ride hard and die free.